The tide goes in and out, just like a ride.
I wrote a long story. Actually didn't. I actually filled in the middle. I don't know if I'll have an opportunity to say it, but I know someone had mentioned that, hey, why don't you do the whole story, dumbass? And so I wrote one. But I'll try not to be a time vampire though. I'll make a short story as well. Just 'cause I don't want to hog the mic and or whatever. But just letting you know, James.
Awesome. Cool. There we go. Hey everybody, welcome back to Dress to Quest. I am your game master for the evening, and it seems like my audio is bouncing around like crazy right now. But we're gonna fix this real fast. There we go. Everything sounds good now. Welcome back. It is episode 17, and we are excited to continue our story here in Icewind Dale. Of course, as we continue, we're going to let all of our players kind of give an idea of who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll get into our intro. And we'll start tonight with Chris.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris, and I'm playing Jin Jack Wonderful, a life priest, human.
All right, Benji.
Hey guys, it's Space. I'm playing Benji Goldenclaw, the human totem warrior barbarian.
And the other half.
Hi guys, I'm Torrance and I'm playing your Oathbreaker Paladin Castle War Raven.
All right, our druid for the evening.
Hi, I'm Idly, also known as Alex. That's my people name, the name my parents gave me. But also known as Idly. And I'll be playing Erwina Dwin, who is our Stars Druid.
Awesome. And of course, our obnoxious little friend.
Yeah, so I'm also the other half, but that's just because I'm half as tall as everybody else. So my name's Snark. I'm a Hexblade Warlock, and let's party!
All right. So
Our precious baby boy.
What was that?
Our precious baby boy.
The precious baby boy. All right. So if you haven't had a chance to find out all about these characters, this is your first time here, get ready because it's going to be a fun night tonight, I guarantee, with a lot of action and hopefully a little bit of drama. But let's get you kind of everybody caught up to what has happened so far. After Jin Jack revealed his sacred charge from Shantea, the Earth Mother, the Northern Attitudes braved the unforgiving wilderness of the Spine. Battling through deep snow, heavy winds, and deadly peaks, their mission was clear: find the orc encampments. While trudging through a treacherous ravine, they were ambushed by a stealthy orc scout party. Arrows rained down from the mountaintops, forcing Warner and the team to quickly adopt a defensive stance, firing back from range. Meanwhile, Castle and Benji charged up the mountain, determined to face the attackers head-on. Snark, wielding his borrowed power, transformed into mist and ascended to the mountain's peak, where he struck down the final orc before it could flee for help. Upon reaching the cliff top, their fears were confirmed. From this vantage point, additional orc camps could be visible. The flickering lights of numerous campsites nestled between the mountains indicated a formidable opposition, fulfilling Castle's premonition. With cunning and bravery, the Northern Attitudes devised a devious plan. Benji and Castle feigned capture, while Snark, cloaked in illusionary magic, assumed the guise of an orc. Their ambush was a success, but it only revealed far greater danger. Across a precarious bridge lay multiple tents, a large pit of orc mounts, and a strange skull hanging ominously from the entrance of the cave. All right, players, as we transition to our battle map, and we kick in a little bit of music. As you're sitting within the tower, you've apprehended the creature, or the orcs that were hiding within here, and now you are able to see what is happening on the other side. Multiple tents stand in front of you, preparing you for this encampment. On top of that, you have an orc who's leading, kind of just sitting on the edge of the mount of a set of heavy fences, where wargs are sitting there tearing apart what seems to be a carcass that was freshly dropped. A large tent sits deep within it, where you can see it seems to be much more dense. Maybe this is where the chieftain lives, maybe something else. It's unaware at this moment. And then far in the back, where we had mentioned before, an ominous skull sits at the top of the caves. You look upon it with a strange understanding of what it is. But something is for sure, that there is something wrong here. What would you guys like to do? Actually, before we start anything, let's get everybody's perception checks, please. For our two players on the other side of the mountains, I'd like you to give me those at disadvantage. Well, that's not going to matter for Jinjak. The rest of you.
You said insight?
Perception.
Oh, perception. Okay, hold on. Just a 9.
All right. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh. Benji seems to be our lead for perception tonight.
Oh no.
We're in
Yeah.
trouble. You're so in
Erwina
trouble.
and Jinjak are like, we are having a great time. There is no doom anywhere here.
No doom.
Benji and I are just like,
Huh.
just blood on the mind. We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
More
Wiping
things
blood
to
out of my eyes. Yep.
Alright.
You guys want to try and lure that the owner, the controller, the what do you call it? You know, when they got their own wolf. Those guys. Want to grab that guy and try and get him to come here?
I don't know if we'll be able to get over there without being seen. We don't know if any of these other tents are occupied right now, Smart.
Oh, I mean, I can turn into one of those ugly orcs and then wave him in, and maybe he'll come over here and we can jump on him and stab him.
That could work. I look to Castle.
Could definitely try. My concern is if we raise alarm to 1 before knowing how many are in these other tents, they'll bring the reinforcements regardless. So either way, we go stealthy, maybe it works. We don't go stealthy, we're still taking on everybody at once regardless.
I look to Erwina and I say, hey, think we should move up?
Yeah, probably. And
All right.
Erwina will try
I
and
look
be
back at
sneaky.
Warner and say, oi!
Yes.
And
He'll kind of scoot up towards you. Have you seen anything?
We're heading up into the watchtower so that we can know what's going on.
So as Warner, Jinjak, and Erowina head into the watchtower, you can see the 3 orcs that have been killed off. Castle, Benji, and Snark standing inside. So what's the plan?
Now, Snark, how many times can you do your little magic trick and transform into people?
Oh,
Is
you
that what
mean
goes-
Mask of Many Faces? Don't you have
Yeah.
a player's handbook?
No. What is that?
Never mind. Anyway,
I don't read.
I can do it at will.
Okay, can you turn into another orc and see how many of them are here in the camp?
Oh, just kind of walk around.
Yeah, well, you'll be fine. You'll look like them. Just don't
Yeah.
say anything.
Okay. Good idea.
Okay.
If I die, come save me. Oh
You
wait.
got it.
We'll do our best. This is my last starry form of the day.
Okay.
So whatever we do, we better act with some decision and haste.
Okay. I'll walk around and I take a good look at the shortest orc that's there,
Okay.
and I will use Mask of Many Faces and try and imitate him. I'll even pick up a couple of his weapons and sheath mine, so it's not as even less obvious.
Okay. Give me a deception check while you're at it. This is more to see if you can somehow discover or disguise yourself, not just in vision but also in attitude.
15.
All right. Keep that in mind. All right, so you find the shortest orc. It's in here. It seems to be one of the scouts that was hiding in this area, and we've got this very, I wouldn't say like beaten up, but not very well crafted leather armor on, and they give off this bluish gray color to their skin, much different than what you've heard of the greens and the gray orcs.
I'll copy it as best I can. And I stick my nose to them, and I smell them as hard as I can.
You smell, and it almost gets to the point where you take the whiff in, and you start to choke with how smelly this guy is.
And I cast prestidigitation of the smell of the orc
Okay.
on myself.
Nice.
The rest of you, as this waft comes through the area, your eyes start to water a little bit as the mixture of what seems to be fermented onions and lack of showering for the last, probably 3-4 months. So
Okay, so how about one of those guidance spells? Somebody do that?
I put the blessing of the Earth Mother on Snark.
okay.
Here you go, Snark. Shantae,
I'm-
watch it for you.
I'm down with the Earth Mother. And I go out there and I will just try and walk around. I will try and avoid the wolves because even with that smell, I don't want to risk it. And
Okay.
So I want to first go to the tent up to the north.
All right. So as you head, so you're heading to. Can you just ping the map for me? Know where you're heading?
You see it?
Okay. Yep. Yep. So as you pass by the edge of here of this log, or not log, but the ladder, please give me another perception check.
Unfortunately, he's got a 6 wisdom, so this won't be pretty. Here we go. Perception. How about a 6?
And that's with guidance, because you also have the
Oh,
guidance.
no. Oh, thank God. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to help too much, but
I got a 10. I got a 10.
so as you step off the ladder, you don't notice, but there's kind of this like dip in the ground, and as it does, it drops down, and you feel this pinch against your leg. I need you to take 4 points of piercing damage, and you can see 2 sets of bows pointed at you. One on this side here, behind this rock, and one on this side here, behind that rock. And they're just watching you.
I try and imitate his voice as best I can. I say, oops. And I'll walk down and try and walk past him.
Okay. As you try to pull onto it, your leg is stuck.
Oh,
So what has happened pretty much is, if for anybody who would be inside there, what happens is when it pushes down, 2 sets of sticks go like this into the foot and hold you.
I whisper, it's a good thing he found that trap.
I looked at Cass and I'm just like, well, there goes that plan.
We did say one way or another we were going to be facing them, so
Yes.
here's the other.
pick up my great axe or pick up no, these are scouts, right?
Yes, they're scouts.
So I just pick up my great sword. I'm just like, it is what it is. So I'm trying to get
Here we go.
All right.
Yep.
And that's very quickly how we're going to enter into combat.
Initiative?
So let me zoom in for a minute so I can get our. Come on. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that should all be. There we go. And that scout by other, no, that scout's dead, so we can remove him. All right. With that, we'll do initiative. So we will start our as Benji. How you're running out? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say it's not really gonna give you much of a an advantage. But you were stuck actually, as Snark is right there. But say that does initiate it at this moment. And with that, let me.
I'm running with her.
Okay.
Erwina's gonna use the tower for all the cover she possibly can.
All right. So as you use the tower to for cover, all of our orcs will roll. How do we remove you? Move that square from. All right. That's not a good sign. Okay, so the first thing, of course, is Benji. I'm going to let you. You have your movement, and you have an action if you really want to go straight after one. But that's going to put you. That would be the initiative as this start.
I'm gonna go after Snark. I gotta get him out of there.
Okay. All right. So as you run up to Snark, we'll have you right here. And as your action, you're going to try to pull him.
Yep, I'm gonna try to pull him out.
Okay. Give me a strength check, please.
I feel like this is gonna be bad, so I'm gonna use my last rage of the day,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make a strength check. Would this will be with advantage, right? Because
Correct.
I'm raging.
Yes.
Okay, so 17.
All right. With a 17, you are able to. Snark, you feel that pain as the wood continues to dig in, as it folds inward until it is completely pushed out of your leg. Since you did not disable the trap, you'll take an additional 6 points as you pulled out.
Oh,
Oh,
this is fine.
Sorry.
All according to plan.
Oh, cool. Yes, you did so well, Snark. And I kind of put him behind me as I see all of these orcs starting to come up.
All right. So you're gonna push him behind you.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let that happen for that. And then that brings us, of course, to our orc, who is in the back, who is going to look over and go. And you see him reach for a horn on his side. And he's going to go out and as he blows the horn, you start to hear yelling and echoing of orcs within the tents around. It's about to get a little messy. Just a heads up. And then as a final action, he is going to, or as bonus action, he's going to prepare to release the gate next turn for the works. As he reaches over and he gets ready to grab the gate, and he's going to pull. So, right, that brings us to Erowina.
Right. Erwina is going to cast a spell.
All right.
She is going to call forth Polaris using Summon Beast.
Okay.
So we're going to cast that. As a big old polar bear appears.
That is our land spirit, right?
Yeah, land spirit.
And where's that one? Where are you placing that at?
I'm going to place it pretty much right where it ended up.
Okay, awesome.
Can I have control of it just for movement's sake?
You should have control of it.
Oh, I'm on measure. Sorry.
Yes, you have control of it.
Okay. Let's see. How far can you go? Sorry, these spells are complicated.
They are. I'm not gonna lie. Some spells can get.
90 feet. She's just gonna drop Polaris here. And he gets a command in Druidic to fuck shit up.
All right.
And then she's gonna take a shot with her bonus action on the other scout with her starry form.
Right. And this goes directly with you, correct?
Polaris goes right after me.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's see here. All right. Awesome.
That's gonna miss, but that's fine. That's why we just got it as a delicious, delicious bonus action.
There we
Unless
go.
an 11 hits somehow.
No, it does not. And then that brings us to Polaris. Or does Polaris
Polaris.
not have an attack for the first summon? Does it say?
Let me read. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since
You're
we
good.
played.
Benji, get ready on with your action after that.
It goes right after my turn. You call forth a bestial spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. This corporeal form uses the beast spirit stat block. Choose that. The creature disappears when it's a 0. It goes immediately. It shares my initiative counter, but takes it after mine. It obeys my commands. Yeah, it doesn't say that it doesn't.
Okay.
Attack. I'm going to use my shillelagh for its attack. Because
Okay.
the character sheet does not have one. Polaris. Does a 17 hit? Minus
Yes.
15. Sorry.
It does have an attack though. You just go to features.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're good.
I have so many screens. Let's use that one then. Unless you want to use that one.
We'll use them all.
Okay. Features. Here we go. Maul. Okay, that does a 23 hit.
A 23 does hit. As Polaris just brings a heavy paw across the scout's face, doing
For 12. Max damage. Polaris coming in hot.
coming in hot. All right, so you watch as the scout takes this heavy paw to the face, kind of shakes it off, spits out some blood, and prepares to attack after that. Benji, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the one Polaris. Polaris is that?
All right.
Oh yeah, do that.
And I'm gonna smack this man or woman. I don't care.
Okay.
They're getting smacked.
They're getting the smack.
Reckless, free weapon, master, attack, -5 advantage. 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay. Plus 12. That's 20 points.
Yep. And you watch as you bring the Ogre Slayer down onto the scout's head, splitting it in two and removing it from the game. It is dead.
Yeah, I can't move anymore, so I'm gonna stay right where I am. That is the end of my turn.
All right. That brings us to our other scout, who is going to kind of try to stay behind this to keep cover, and is going to do. Let's see here. What we got? He's gonna take 2 shots with its longbow. Put it twice. All right, first shot. And that's going to be at you, Benji. And
That hits.
20. And second one is going to be at Polaris. 13.
That'll hit.
Alright, so first one's on Benji. For 4. So 2. since you're raging. And the second one is going to go to Polaris, which is 10.
And Polaris rocks on.
Polaris rocks on. All right. At this moment, the orcs are not initiated yet, so Snark, you are up.
Yeah, so I think it's time to rock. As my bonus action, I will cast Hex on the orc,
Okay.
and then as an action, I will cast Mirror Image. And then my movement, I'm going to move to the other side of that rock.
Make sure you. I think you. If you cast it, I can actually put. It will connect it. So.
Oh, will it?
Yeah, we'll see. Some spells are really working well now, and others are still.
Let me go to shot.
In the meantime, while you're doing that, and you said, what are you doing after that, Snark?
I'm moving to the other side of the rock.
On this side. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. While you're trying to get mirror image working, let's see here. Apply to click on you. Apply token. Something worked. Actually, did give you mirror image. Not sure exactly what that is going to look like for art. So yeah, it does give us mirror image, and we'll see what. 3 did kids each time attack or d20 determine whether attack is from this. Okay, cool. We'll see how that works, and if not, we'll figure it. We'll run it the normal way. All right, Castle, you're up.
Awesome. We are going to go ahead and just start moving. So it's 20, and then here, and not a lot I can do from right here, so I'm just gonna ready an action to attack with the next thing that comes within range.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Warner is going to. Let's see, what is Warner going to do? Warner is going to kind of position himself right outside of the post, and he's going to ready an action. If anybody comes into view, he's going to fire off his longbow. And that brings us to Jinjak. What are we doing, Jinjak?
All right, trying to turn on my mic.
No, you're good.
I'll move up.
All right.
I'll just move up for 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. To here. And I'll touch a bead
Okay.
and fire off a blessing. And this is I'm using an item for this.
All right.
And I'll tag Castle and Benji and Snark with blessing.
Hey.
Woo!
Well, actually, can I hit Snark with a bless while he has mirror image up?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's not an attack. Only attack roll. It doesn't affect things like magic missiles, right? Well, I'll read it for you guys. I can confirm or not.
Sounds good. We have Castle with bless.
Here, I'll put it up.
Yep, please do. You should be able to do it without having to burn a spell, so. There we go. Castle with bless. And then who else did you say?
Benji and Snark. But if I can't get Snark, then I'll put it on Erwina.
Benji.
So actually, it's going to be another thing. I need to know if I can target Snark at all. 'Cause
Okay.
that'll determine the rest
I'm,
of-
I'm looking right now. So it says each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20. So it's not an attack.
All right. So yeah, so you're going to cast it on Snark as well.
All right, and then for my bonus action, I used an item on my first action. Bonus action, I'll cast a healing word at Snark.
Okay.
And I heal him for 4. Oh, that's terrible.
I'll take it.
And that'll be my action.
Awesome. Great action. As you continue, as the you start to see, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orcs will appear from the doors. And then somebody who you all have been looking for is going to kind of step out, cross his arms, and watch with a grin on his face as you would call namby-pamby has stepped into the combat. So,
I say, well, that's convenient. We were looking for him.
and we're going to add this orc, who is going to be the orc group for the next round. He's going at the end, so that's okay. And then Andy will get his. Okay. All right, and then that brings us back to they all came out with their weapons drawn. You just watch as they're all just kind of pushing out of the tents. They're all drawing weapons as they're heading out towards the attack. The orc is going to open up. The orc is going to prepare to open up the gate for the wards. Then he is going to. Actually, no, he's not going to do that. He is going to. Because now we have more involved. He's going to run up to. Yep, that's what he's going to do. He's going to run up to Benji and he's going to attack. So he's going to run up there. He's going to use his aggressive feet to target, and then he's going to swing his axe.
You have advantage.
I have advantage? Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, doesn't matter. 18 hit?
18 hits.
Alright. And that's going to be 12 points. So, 6. But you're still raging.
Cool. Alright.
Did you activate your rage, Benji, or no?
Yeah, my last
Okay.
one. It
Yep.
should activate it.
Okay. If it didn't, it's fine. We'll just remember. Arowina, you are up.
Erwina's gonna move kind of next to Warner,
Benji, you're next.
and she's going to target. How far away are you? There's so many screens open. There we go. Now I can see. Oh lordy, lordy, he in range. She's gonna guiding bolt at Namby.
All right.
Or at least try. She's gonna certainly try.
Where is Namby again?
Namby is in the big. He just stepped out of the big tent.
The big tent. That's what I thought. Just making sure.
Yep. So for those on screen, that's going to be attack.
Okay, I think that's gonna miss.
Yes.
Okay. Or the bonus action. So many screens. how many screens I have to click on.
Benji, get ready. You're next.
Sorry.
Nope.
No, you're
just
good. I
that
can
way we'll-
only do one thing.
It's literally
so.
now. It's now literally buffering my sheet.
Oh no.
So I don't know what my range for Starry Form Archer is. Can I do Polaris' turn while my
Go for it.
computer pukes? Polaris is going to move, and he's gonna chomp this orc that's trying to get Benji.
Okay. And
Because
your
there's-
starry form is 60 feet. Just a heads up.
60 feet.
Yep.
Erwina will take a step next to Warner and Starry Form.
Okay.
Because that should be, because it was 65 feet from where she was.
Yes.
Otherwise, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yep. You missed that one too.
16? Okay, well, that's
Yep.
great.
Blasts against, like, he's just standing there with his hands crossed as one hits one wall, one hits the other wall. Just-
In good news, Polaris is going to attack this other orc and now gets advantage.
All right.
It's pack tactics.
And that
so
does
that's
hit.
20 to hit.
20 does hit.
And for eight big
8
big
points.
polar bear chomps.
All right. He's still standing, but he does take a heavy hit. The slash digs into his orc hide, and it starts to give off this almost blue tinted black color kind of pouring out of its skin. All right. That brings us to Benji.
Yeah.
Snark and
so,
Castle, you're on deck.
I'm going to continue what Polaris has done. I'm going to attack the guy in front of me.
All right.
Reckless, all of that.
Reckless. Yep.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Great. That is a plus 12. That's 22 points.
Yep. Once again, how would you like to kill this one?
Oh, I don't even care about this guy. I'm looking straight at the leader, and then I look back to Castle, and I'm just like, we're gonna get that one right.
I am already, as she's talking, running.
I'm right at the same time.
Running.
So,
That I believe that is 30 feet to get to him, or man,
35.
35. Yeah. So I'm
And
gonna
actually,
get up
you would have
close.
to go. It would actually be more because you'd have to go around the fire.
Okay, so like that, kind of like that.
Yep.
I don't know.
Benji, don't worry. I can get within range of him in my movement.
Okay.
Yeah, I got this.
I'm gonna let her handle it. Since she has that, then I guess I'm gonna start going this way. I'm gonna start going this way towards these guys.
He's 35 from me. My full movement is 30, and I can hit within range of 5. I got him.
Let's go. I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that is all I can do.
All right. The scout is going to kind of step. Actually, the scout is going to run. It's going to use its disengage to run back here. And then it's going to fire at Castle and cover. Scout. It's going to be 2 attacks to Castle. First one is a 7. That one's going to miss.
Nope.
Second one's a 13. That one's going to miss.
Nope.
Just flying arrows are not. It seems like whatever bow they created, it definitely does not have any accuracy to it. So, and that's going to bring us to Snark. Cancel this one.
How far away am I from this guy?
From which guy?
The
You're
20?
Yeah, so you're between 20, probably closer to 25, just because you got to go around the rock. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. I want to move to here. You see it?
Okay. Yep.
I'll just move it.
It's fine.
So,
There you go.
there, and I will use my. Actually, I'm not going to use my hex on him because I'm using my bonus action, so I'm just going to stab him with my sword.
Okay.
All right, so go
And you still have your hex on that other on the scout, right?
on the other guy. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see why it did not add us to the hex.
I don't think I targeted him when I cast it. So that,
Oh, okay. Got it. There is,
attacking.
let's see then.
Where are you at? There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
there we go.
Swinging, stabbing. All right. That's not a crit, is it?
Let me look.
Another case.
Nope, that was a 19.
Okay. All right. And damage. 9 points. And I will use my bonus action, and I will move another 5 feet. Back.
All right. Your bonus action disengage.
Yeah,
You have disengage?
I do because I'm a little goblin-y guy.
Oh, look at you. All right.
Always be goblin.
All right. Castle, you're up.
Fantastic. You just see Castle Naruto run across the way. Full sprint, and we are going to 100% Divine Smite this fool with Vicious Greatsword. Yeah. Let's
go.
get this going, because I'm done.
Let's get this going because I'm done.
17 to hit.
17 meets.
Fantastic. So he's going to take 12 damage, and then he's going to take an additional 2d8 radiant damage. Please and thank you. So let's just do that.
Sounds good.
14 additional radiant damage.
Ooh.
Additionally, and then, just for fun, I'm gonna look at him and be like, "You're mine."
All right. That brings us to all right, and our chieftain is going to return the favor. We'll see if he actually does or not, because
I hope he hurts me. I really do.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to take his 3 shots, 2 with his longsword and then 1 with a short. So his first attack is going to be an 18.
18 hits.
For 7.
Miss.
No, 7 points of damage.
Oh, 7 points of damage.
Yep.
All right, one moment. Okay.
And the second attack, 10. That's gonna miss.
That's gonna miss.
And then bonus action with the short sword. 19.
Hits.
That'll hit for an additional 4.
Okay, fantastic. So, we're just going to, as a reaction, Hellish Rebuke this fool.
Okay. Let's see here. It's gonna
He needs to make a DC 8 Dexterity saving throw.
He misses.
Fantastic. He's going to take full damage on this, and that's 8.
8 more points.
8 more points of fire damage.
Fire!
So he hits me with that that attack, and it's the second it like scrapes across my armor, it is like a match going off in flame as he just erupts on his own sword back at him.
Ugh.
I'm at it. We're done here.
All right. Let's see here. Warner is going to he's going to step up next towards Benji, or not Benji, Jinjek. And he's going to take 2 shots at the orc that's coming out of this building here. Try to keep the density down. So let's take 2 shots. 12 is going to miss the first one. 18 will hit the second one. For another 8. For 8. Excellent. Alright, as he fires off towards that orc, Jinjak, you're up, and then the orcs will attack.
Okay, I'll advance. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Over there. So I can stay in range of the murder mobs.
Okay.
Question. I didn't track. Actually, no. Never mind. I know the answer. All right. First action.
All right.
No. Oh crap! It's a cure wound set.
Cure
First
wound.
action. I'm gonna fire a crossbow bolt
Okay.
at the same orc. Actually, at the orc that snarked it.
Okay. Hits.
Ah,
5 points.
From downrange.
Yeah.
that's
You-
14 total.
You watch as it sticks into its eye and it's just sitting there. And it's barely standing, but it is there still. But you watch as it's just kind of got one arrow sticking out of the right eye.
You have an arrow in your eye.
I have to apologize for a second. I have to check a spell.
You're good.
Actually, no. I'll do that later. I don't want to pull people up. Bonus action. I'm firing a healing word at Benji,
Okay.
and so that'll be just to top her off, because I know she's down 8. Heal Benji for 5.
Okay.
Thank you.
Benji, add 5 to your health. As you feel that autumn gust of leaves kind of swirl around you for a moment.
And that'll be my action.
All right. Orcs are going to start attacking. First off, the one that is standing next to Snark is going to try to hit it with one eye. So that's going to be...
Hey, you got something in your eye.
He's going to swing wildly at you. That's a natural 20. However,
I roll a d20,
you roll a d20.
and then on an 11 or more, it's one of my illusions.
Correct.
Go. Dice tray. That'd be nice, I think, at this point. Oh, nope.
Nope.
It's me.
It's you. All right.
Ow!
And that's going to be crit. Oh, God. As a great axe comes down onto Snark for 17 points of damage.
Ah! Jerk!
Just break both hands straight down. All right. Still standing, Snark?
You said 17, right?
17, yes.
Yeah, I got 3 left.
Awesome. This one, let's see. 30, yep. Help the captain! as they all start running towards. This one's going to go after Castle. It's going to be another attack. 23 to hit.
Yes.
Cool, they're rolling heavy tonight. 14.
Yikes. Okay.
From behind is it just bat swing.
Yeah, hold on. Down to 4. Alright.
Alright, this one's going to step up. And it's going to throw a javelin at Warner because he can't reach him. Oh, I'm rolling hot tonight. For 6. So javelin sinks into Warner. So 1, 2, 3. And then one is going to come over. One is going to go here. One's going to attack Benji with a great axe.
You have advantage.
Okay. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Right. For 50, so 7 points. And then the other one's going to throw. Advantage as well. Advantage is at a 7. So that's a fail on that one as the javelin just over top. Almost hits its friend. Hey! As it yells at him. But those guys, the orcs are done. And we are back at the top to Arowena. However, Castle, I need you to give me a perception, please.
Yeah, gladly.
As an ominous figure starts to walk out of the caverns.
12.
So all you can tell is it seems to be a much thinner orc. She has like these heavy dreads that go down both sides of her face, and there seems to be trinkets within them. And she has this nasty-looking staff in her hand right now that has a skull on the top of it, but you can't tell what type of creature it was. And that will be her stepping out into the battlefield. And she's going to see where she pops in. She's going to pop in at the end as well. Alright, sweet. Arowena, you're up.
Okay, from across the battlefield, Arowena can see the shady figure coming out of the cavern and is suddenly less concerned about namby-pamby. So she's gonna try and hit it with a guiding bolt because it's at exactly 110 feet. Guiding bolt's range is 120, everybody.
There we go.
We're gonna try. She's gonna take a quick breath to calm her nerves because she's missed a few times, but she's gonna try.
Alright.
Oh my god. Oh! Did I use my once a day reroll? I think I might have.
I think you might have.
Okay.
I don't think it's actually been.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It was just worth an ask because it's been a while.
Okay.
Never mind. Arowena's just gonna waste all their spell slots. But she will take another shot at using her guiding bolt on the orc behind you.
Hey, look. Just give me a see. That's not cool. Okay.
We'll attack the one behind Castle
Okay.
with her bonus action, which that can hit. That's fine. And that'll be a 12 damage on your flanking side. And then as a free action, she's going to command Polaris to run over and help Benji.
And which damage?
So-
Which target was this one?
The orc that's attacking Castle from behind.
Oh, okay. You said
The
12.
one that done fucked up Castle pretty bad.
Okay, got it. You watch as this shimmer of blue and purple starry light just flyers past and slams into this orc behind you, Castle.
And then Polaris is going to attack the one attacking Benji.
Sure.
And because Pack Tactics gets advantage. Does a 16 hit that guy?
16 does hit.
Okay. Polaris do a chomp for 5. It's every little bit helps.
Yes.
It really does.
Every little bit definitely helps. Not that I think Benji has literally one shot even without having any damage on any of these so far. So she kills it, but every little bit definitely helps. And that brings us to, unless you have anything else you would like to do, Arowina.
Nope, that's it.
All right, that brings us to Benji
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this guy with a 2-piece.
with a 2-piece.
With a 2-piece.
The
That's what I'm
classic
calling it
two-piece.
now.
that's what we're calling it.
It's a lot of words, but that's what it is now.
All right.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
22 definitely hits.
Great.
That's my girl.
19
19. 19 hit this
damage.
Yeah, 19 damage.
How do you want to kill this one?
Oh, I'm just pushing him out of my way as I go.
So just puts the blade in,
saving-
pushes it out of the way, and
Just
then readies the
move.
next.
You're not the one I want. And then I move up to this guy. Bonus action attack. Same deal.
All right.
Get it.
Get it.
That is a 20 to hit that guy.
20 hits.
Great. And that is 25 points of damage.
Once again, Benji with the sleigh as she pushes the one out of the way and then just charges in and just blades straight into the gut, twist and pull. And as that happens,
as I pull out, I do yell to Castle, I'm coming, hold on.
I'm holding.
And did that last orc let out these wards?
they did not.
Great, so I don't have to worry about them.
That was what the orc was gonna do next.
5, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so I'm gonna start making my way back towards Castle. And that is all I can do.
All right. That brings us to our scout, who is going to peek around, kind of scurry around here. This very ominous movement here, kind of around the edge of this one, and it's going to look at Castle and smile, fire off a bow shot at you, and it's going to use its pack tactics because of being a scout. And it's going to take one shot. That's 24 hit.
Yep.
It's going to be 10 points.
We're down.
As this very scrawny looking scout kind of turns around and fires off. You watch as the shot goes through into Castle's back, and all of a sudden she falls forward. Snark, you are up. Castle, you're on deck.
Castle! Castle! How far away is she from me?
Ooh. Let me see here. 60 feet.
Okay, that's gonna take a couple turns. All right. So on my inventory, I have a buff healing potion written down. The expensive one that you were selling.
Yes.
That cost me everything. So I can use that as a bonus action, right?
You can use it as a bonus action to activate it as it is. If you use it as an action, you get full the maximum amount. So that's your choice.
Oh, max hit points. Max hit points.
Yeah, max hit points if you use it as an action.
Excuse me. Pull it out. It'll only take a second. Almost done. Okay, full action.
Okay. So that was I believe that was your the superior, or it's not a regular one. It's the one right above that one.
It was expensive.
Yeah. Is it on your sheet still, or no?
No, I don't know how to add anything, so I just wrote down buff potion.
Oh, okay. Real quick.
Greater or superior?
It would be the second one. It would be above the normal potion.
I think that's a greater.
Greater, yeah. So, potion of greater healing. So that's going to be 4d4 plus 4, so 16. So 20 points of health.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Much better. All right. Then, as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage,
Okay.
and I will run towards the castle.
Okay.
Much better. And that's my action, my bonus action, and my movement.
Okay. Where do you want to move to?
About 30 feet straight. I'm going, castle!
Okay.
You guys! Help her!
Let's see. Gotta put you there. Okay. No, come on, Dan. Alright, let's move you right there on the edge of the tent. Alright. Castle, I need you to roll me your first death save, please.
Got it.
Ooh. Spun out. Don't know what just happened. That was
Oh,
cool.
there we go. And a failure.
And the failure. Castle, your vision goes dark, and all you're currently seeing is just a flock of raven feathers just throughout your vision at the moment. All right, that brings us to our chief. That's one down. Who's next?
Me, my turn!
And he's gonna step one. He's gonna step one, and he's just going to put his foot on Castle's body and just hold it there. And he's going to draw a longbow, and he's going to. I know who to get. And he's gonna point straight at Jinjak. As he actually understands combat.
I yell, miss!
He's gonna fire twice. First shot is a 5. That's off. Second
Was
shot
that
is an
me?
8.
Was that for me too?
And out of anger, just and it's not gonna do any damage, but you are gonna watch as he just grabs his foot and just right onto Castle's chest.
Can't wait to pop back up.
She's like, I am so ready at this moment. All right. Warner is going to fire off against this orc again. She's going to fire off against the orc next to Castle. That brings us to, let's see here. 2 shots. First one's going to be at the orc next to Castle. Hopefully that's going to hit. 5. That one's down. The orc drops behind. And then he's going to turn. And he's going to fire at the other orc. 13's going to miss. Alright. Jinjak, you're up. Arrows fly. The crossbow bolts just near you, but not hit you.
I'm gonna yell at Warner. I said, Warner, get over here! Well, I need someone to cover my back.
Right.
And then I'll take Castle's within 30 feet of me. Well, that's a shame that Snark used his potion.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
All right. He's sort of a waste. So Snark, sorry, hit point count. You're only down 4 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's Benji is down 4. Castle is at 0. No one else is hurt.
I'm down 15.
Oh, you are down 15. Yeah, 15's not enough. Sorry. I apologize. The math matters when I use channel divinity because I can't bring someone up to more than half. Oh, actually, that does work. All right. I'll slam. Bring out the holy symbol. And call, okay, blessings of the earth, Mother Castle. The grave is no bar to my call. It's not time to be lying down. And he's in a perfect position, actually. And I'll channel divinity and give her 15. And that'll bring her up to half of her health.
Okay.
Her max. And Castle, your max is normally 27.
28.
28. Good. You have 14 hit points. Because I can do up to 15, but no one else is.
That's okay, because I still have my full lay on hands pull that I can do on myself after I wreck this fool.
So you
After
get
I wreck
14.
this fool.
So you get 14 there, and then I'm going to fire off a healing word at you. And here's another blessing from Shantea.
I'm going to continue to lay there, quote unquote, dead.
Okay.
So that's another 4, so you're healed for a total of 18.
It's fantastic. I'm just laying there dead.
Laying there dead.
With his foot on me, by the way.
Yep.
Because I'm going to let it stay there.
Okay, then I'm going to move because I have a feeling that... Okay, Benji's fine down there, so it's really these 2 dorks up here that I need to worry about. Oh... And I'll make it easy for... Warner. And I'll just go here.
Okay. Don't move. Just you stay right where you're at.
Alright. I just don't want to get swarmed.
Understood.
And that's it for me.
All right. She's gonna take 4 steps out, and she's going to raise her staff high, and you're gonna hear. Does anybody speak Orcish or no?
I do.
You do?
No.
So the rest of you hear this very just deep guttural voice. Snark will hear. Entangle them with the vines of the Frostmaiden. And she is going to cast Entanglement. She's going to cast that. Or Entangle. That's going to be... She's going to do that because she knows who you are. She's going to cast it right there to restrict Benji. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw, Benji.
A strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw, yeah. So that will be
Alright.
with advantage. Yeah. Not
25.
phased. However, anything within that box is considered difficult terrain, so you will be moving a little slower.
Okay.
All right. And then as a bonus action, she is going to cast Shillelagh. So. All right. But she can't do anything with it, so.
Does Polaris also need to make the strength saving throw?
Yes. I will make sure that next round we change that symbol to Polaris so that I even remember that. But an 18 still succeeds that. So
Okay. No worries.
as the These bluish black vines kind of start to wrap around both of you. You just easily tear away their brittleness. And then the orcs.
Polaris does a big polar bear chomp chomp on the vines.
Yep.
Rip tear.
Map is currently just of the tent, by the way.
Oh. That's because it keeps stretching. Alright, there we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Partially because I have to like zoom in order to see things. Alright, that moves us to our orcs. The first one is going to charge once again after Snark. Arrow still sticking out of the eye. And he's going to do a quick swing at Snark.
How about me?
Is your mirror image still up?
Yep. Oh yeah, it's not concentration.
Okay, awesome.
I'll roll my d20 again because regardless, it won't matter.
Yep, 18.
So yeah, it's whoops.
So,
Wait. Yeah. So I got a 12. Looks like, right?
yep.
Yep. Okay. So it's one of my illusions, and my illusion has a 14 armor class, so he hits one of them, and there's 2 left.
Okay. Good to know.
Wrong one.
Ugh. He kind of like tries to look with one eye and just. Hey, Rolo. Where are you all coming from? Alright.
Your mom's house.
I knew that was going to happen. Alright, and let's see here. This orc is going to charge after Jinjak. Big swing. 23 is going to hit. Unless you have something you want to do, Jinjak. I don't know if you have shield or anything like that. Nope. Alright, so 10 points.
Okay, I need to make a concentration check.
Yes.
Oh wait, how did that happen? I haven't been hit yet. So I essentially take 5. I'd have 5 extra, take 5 more. So I'm down to 16.
Mm-hmm.
Concentration is wisdom.
Yeah, you just click it.
Constitution.
You can just click it on the chat room. Just click your name and then click the button.
Oh, right.
Because anytime you take damage. Oh,
Oof.
I've never made that roll. Ever.
you haven't. You're right.
Blessings are gone.
All right. Inside your character sheets, under the effects, if you can turn your blessing off. Right. And then is that all we have left, or just the 2? 1, 2. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. That's it. All right. Awesome. That brings us to our beginning of the round with Arowina.
Erwina is going to do a little bit of a shenanigan. And by shenanigan, I mean she's going to stop concentrating on Polaris where Polaris is and concentrate on Polaris somewhere else. She's going to recast Summon Beast.
Okay.
He will get full HP back.
Yep.
And we're gonna play Rock'em Sock'em Robots with the other druid. He appears all the way over there with
Okay.
his hands to fuck the other druid up. This is now a druid versus druid battle for supremacy. And so he has instructions to charge, and then she's going to use her starry form on this fool in front of Jinjak.
Okay.
As her bonus action. Look, I paid attention and almost had it completely set up.
Completely set up.
Thank you.
A 19 to hit.
19 does hit,
For 8 damage on the
and
orc
that
in front
one
of
that will
Jinjak.
knock it out.
Polaris charges forward, and he's going to attack this druid. In this most horrifying Pokemon battle. Over here to features. We're gonna maul. We don't get advantage. I'm gonna guess a 12 doesn't hit, but that's okay.
It does not. As it scrapes against what seems to be almost like a natural armor that's covering its body.
And that's the end of Polaris and Arowina's turn.
All right, Benji. You're not entangled, but you are currently having a hard time through this.
And my wife is across the battlefield on the ground with a foot on top of her.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna go 10, 20, 25 to get out of that difficult terrain.
Yep.
30 dash, and I'm gonna get right up next to him.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna. I think you might want to remove your leg before I remove it for you. And that's all I can do.
All right. The scout is going to see this, and it's going to fire at Benji. Take its 2 shots.
Hey, Scout, you suck. Shoot at me.
2 shots. It's with advantage due to the...
No more advantage.
No, they have pack tactics, and you're standing
Oh,
next to
okay.
the bench.
I got you.
17 for the first hit.
17 hits.
So that's going to be 4 points.
Cool.
And then the second shot.
19
hit
hits.
for another 5.
Great. All right. We're doing good here.
Snark, you're up. Castle, you're on deck.
All right. Bonus action, I will shift my X to the Snucklehead in front of me.
Okay.
I'm tired of you. Stab him. I get a plus D4. Oh, no, I don't. I no longer get that. Let's go attack.
Casting shield.
Oh. There you go. Oh.
No!
Swings at it. And misses wildly.
I'm still tired of you.
I'm tired of you two. All of you.
I'm going to I can't use a bonus action disengage, but I'm going to run 30 feet next to Castle.
Okay, he's going to take his reaction to attack.
See if it's that. Come on. Uh-oh, it's me.
Uh-oh, it's me. 17.
Oh, I just missed. Yeah.
Wide. Why can't I hit you?
Hey, Chief Namby-Pamby. You're going down.
All right, and as Snark darts over to check on Castle, this is where we're going to take our first break, or our break for the evening.
Yay.
All right, we'll see you guys all back in just a short bit as we continue to find out what Castle's plan is, because I have this idea that there's a smirk going on inside. Before we go, though, of course, let me just pop over to our normal channel, our normal area, and let Chris show off what he's been working on so far.
Yeah, I've got a picture of the Orc Witch and a bunch of Battle Royale stuff going on. That's still pretty rough.
Arowina has called dibs on her staff. We're gonna upgrade from spoon.
Trying to see if I can draw the orc standing on the castle. That's her down here.
Awesome. All right, well, we'll see you guys back in just a little bit as we continue our story here in Icewind Dale.
He about to not have a leg.
And we're back. All right. So, for those that are just tuning in, we're returning after a very brutal and brutal attack that has knocked Castle down, and we're going to find out exactly what Castle is seeing. So, as I stated earlier, Castle has, during her fall, found herself within just this flock of raven feathers. Now, what I'm going to say though is at the moment, there's like these little pockets where the feathers kind of open up, and you can see glimpses of moments in life. As you're just kind of in this daze and you see this phase of these moments, what is one of those moments that you're seeing?
I think one of the moments she sees is the first time her dad took her out to do raven training, like with his flock
Okay.
of ravens. Because this is a family trait. No one else in our order can do this.
And how many?
And
How many
so-
are you seeing?
Castle's probably 9, and I think her dad probably at this point, because it's his first time taking her out and it's intense. He probably just has like the 2 or 3 that like live in the house with them.
Okay. And the first time you saw this, how did it make you feel?
The first time she saw this, she was much younger and it was terrifying. But this is the first time like she's being taught it.
Okay.
So it's exciting.
Okay. And before you fade back to, you return to your body, what is the last thing your father said to you during that training?
I had taken a couple of scratches to the face and my hands and my arms and was trying to be brave and not cry or show fear. And as we were finishing and I'm nursing a pretty nasty scar around my eye, he pulls my hand away and he says, "You bleed because you let them. Don't be afraid to make others bleed and fear you."
And as you
And
say,
that's the last thing.
as you say that, you kind of take your hand and you brush it against your face, and as you look down, you can see the blood on your hands, and it's as if that moment, the rest of your sight goes red. And the next thing you hear is, Benji, what is the last thing you just said that she would have heard?
Take your leg off of her before you lose it.
And as you hear her voice, you kind of come back to, as you lay there, you feel the pressure of the chest on your chest as a foot is resting there. But Benji's words catch your attention as you kind of open your eyes.
And that instinct that Dad gave me just is second nature. And my hands wrap around this orc's leg and raven feathers start to erupt out of his leg as I snap it and inflict wounds.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if the Ravens are on your side right now.
Would this be with advantage because he's distracted and he thinks I'm dead?
Give me a deception check.
Okay.
No.
8.
Not with that.
No, that's fine.
He could definitely feel your pressure, like your breathing start to increase as you kind of come back from.
Ugh. 3.
You grab and you feel that you're trying to pull, but the energy just, your body hasn't returned fully to its form. And the raven feathers kind of burst out from the edges, and he just kind of looks down at you. All right, that brings us to him. He turns. He looks straight at Benji. I'm not finished playing yet. And he's going to, while she's still on the ground, take 2 slashes at Castle.
Can I try and throw my body in front of her?
Sure. Give me
Hello.
a how do I want to put that? Give me I would say a sleight of hand, but that's not what I'm looking for. Actually, give me an athletics to see if you
How about
have it, or
acrobat.
or acrobatics.
11.
I think you're just going to be too. I'll say the first hit is definitely going to go off. We'll let you roll again for the second one.
Okay.
I mean, he could miss both. I mean, something could happen. The orc feathers could have, or not the orc feathers, but the raven feathers could poke him in the eye. We don't know. I'll say the second one definitely is going to be. You could jump in front of. So he's going to first attack. 18.
Just hits.
Just hits. For 11.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I was at
You're at 14 plus.
I was at 14, so
And
That's-
then Jinjack, you also casted Healing Word too, right? Or did you miss? Did you stop? Not.
no,
doing
that was
Yeah,
I
you
was
should be.
I was at 18, so
Okay.
now hold on.
I jump in front with my shield. I got you.
All right, I'm at 7.
Okay. The second attack is going to go off, but it's going to go towards Snark. 24 hits.
Ow!
And that's going to be.
And I can't use my mirror image because I'm throwing my body. in.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I totally agree.
Yep. And that's going to be 8 points for you, Snark.
Okay.
Pesky goblin. And then his. We're going to do. Yeah, so roll your concentration. This is going to make me decide if I'm going to attack you or if I'm going to attack Castle. Because if he can't see multiple, if he sees multiple you, he's not worth it. He's not going to attack it.
Yes. The concentration's not for mirror image though. It's for my hex.
Oh.
So I still have to roll it.
Okay.
I have advantage. Because I have the Eldritch Mind, so I can roll twice.
Gotcha.
Yeah, here we go.
23 hits.
Nat 20, let's go.
Correct.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
I
and
like
then,
it.
The final attack is going to be also against Castle. And that's a 9.
Nope.
As
Oh man.
stabs straight down after the distraction of Snark just barely missing. The blade sits next to Castle's face. And he looks over at Benji and says, "That's fine. I'll get to you next." Warner is going to step up next to Jinjak. And he's going to fire at the scout who keeps kind of picking people off. And he's going to try to knock the scout out. Two shots with the longbow. He's a miss. 13, I think, just hits. Just misses, dang it. Alright. 2 misses. Jinjak, you're up. Orc Shaman's on deck.
Alrighty. Second, make sure I'm in range. I am not. 10 feet. Okay, I'll move up first.
Okay.
5, 10.
Stepping over the orc's body.
Yep. Sorry, just checking the hit points here.
You're good.
Castle's minus 20. And Snark is minus 12. And Benji has 11 left. We are all hurting. How does he look?
He's not looking horrible, but he's definitely taken some hits.
Okay.
If you want to get a better view, you're going to have to roll something for me.
Will it cost an action?
It would cost at least a bonus.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm going to touch a bead on my chest and fire off Cure Light Wounds into myself.
Okay.
And that will be the bead at... Come on. Sorry, cursor's being really weird.
You're good.
Come on. Hit healing. Yes, normal. Boom. Heal myself for 10. That
There
puts
you
me
go.
back up to full.
Yep. Uh-oh. You gave the orc 10. I mean, the orc hasn't taken any damage, so that's fine. But that one hasn't. The scout was... If you select it and you're unhealing, it's going to heal the one that you have selected.
Oh. But I was selecting myself. That's weird.
That's
All right.
That's fine. I no issue.
And then for my second action, I'm going to... Oh, no, that was my action.
Yes. So bonus action.
I was stupid. Actually, can I take that back?
Sure.
So I thought it was a bonus. I got my bonus action. I'll stay at 16.
Okay.
The spell I'm going to cast will be
Ignore
Aid.
that. Okay.
And I'm upcasting it to 2nd level.
Okay.
And I'm choosing 3 targets.
All right.
Snark, Benji, and Castle. Oh no, I can't upcast it. It's already a 2nd level spell.
Okay. If you want to cast that for me, I'll activate those effects on it. And for our audience, can you let us know what that is?
So it's 3 creatures, range 36 feet. Each one of them gets 5 health. 5 bonus hit points.
To their max?
Nice.
Sorry?
So they heal 5 and their max is 5 up right now?
Technically what it is...
It's not
is
temporary though, right?
It's temp hit points.
Oh, it's temp. Okay.
So each of them gets 5 temporary hit points.
Got it.
Yep. And then, since this is the first time you've cast this, Jinjak, what does this look like?
All right. I basically raise a hand, split 3 fingers, and said, "You, and you get a little bit of something from Shantea." Then I flick as if I'm flicking water, and then autumn leaves spin around the 3 of them.
Awesome. Fantastic. Anything else you'd like to do?
And I can't cast another spell as a bonus action because I just cast a spell. So, yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right, I'll move back and then I'll step back so that I have Warner next to me. Sorry for taking so long. I'm done.
Nope, you're good. The Orc Shaman is going to kind of square up with Polaris. And is going to... Let's Let's see, what's she going to do? Oh, I missed her. Where'd she go? There she is. Alright, what are we going to do? She's going to cast...
Oh yeah, you're right, Alex. It's actually just heals and reach for 5. Or is it? Which one is it?
Right, so
Yeah, it raises their maximum. At least as written. However you guys want to run it. I'm familiar with the spell.
Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5 for the duration.
Yeah, so it does both.
each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, yeah. So yeah, she's going to place her staff, slam it towards Polaris, and cast Thunderwave on Polaris. So
Constitution?
Yep, Constitution saving throw. Passes. So then you just take half damage. So that's going to be 6.
Awesome. Polaris is still rocking it.
Alright. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Shillelagh is an action because it's already been cast, so it's an action to just attack. Sure. So she's going to. Yeah, that's what she's going to do. She's going to stand there and hopefully not get hit. All right, that's what she did for this.
Welcome to my world! This is a druid versus druid battle! Confusing!
All right, and that brings us to Arowina.
So she's going to start off with her bonus action. She's going to throw out an archer, a starry form archer attack
Okay.
at Nambi. Or at least try.
Okay,
That's a 23
that definitely hits.
for 9 damage.
Right. Okay.
She's really reticent to use her last spell slot. So I think she's just gonna hold on her action. Unless there's something else interesting that she can
Good question.
Sure. It's fine. But she will command Polaris to keep fucking up that other druid.
All right.
Keep at it. Or at least keep her distracted.
At least keep her distracted.
So attack. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And that is for 9 damage.
All
9 big chompies. And that's her turn.
right. All right. Benji, you're up.
Yeah. I just kind of looked at this guy and I'm just like, so you want to play games, right? And I try to remove his leg.
I try to remove his leg.
Hitting him with the 2-piece.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Let's go.
Great. Let's go. Gotta get my babe up. 22 points of damage.
And with the 22 points, how do you want to do this?
You're kidding. No,
Nope.
can I set this up for Castle? I want this for her.
Okay.
Yeah, I hold the guy down. And I
All
let her
right.
get up.
So explain to me how you want to do this. How do you want
So,
this scene to go?
I take my Ogre Slayer and I chop the leg from his bone.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's falling forward, I grab him by the throat. And I'm just like, Castle, this is for you.
I just ripped that leg off.
we'll have to say, you have to wait a moment though. We still have a scout and a snark to go before you can finish that. So right now you're holding the chieftain by the neck, staring down. Look, and you told Castle. The scout is going to see this and fire off at you, Benji.
That's fine.
No, just for those who are watching. The scout would have done this anyways, but however, because he is technically unconscious, the scout will not get. Well, I guess it doesn't need it.
24 hits.
24 definitely hits. That's going to be for 2 points for the first attack. And the second
Okay.
arrow, 21.
Hits.
For another 3. Those 2 arrows just kind of into your body. You
Just kind of like eat them too as
Yep.
they come. And just like each shoulder, I just kind of brace.
flex it off.
Just with, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Snark, you're up.
I look at the 2 arrows sticking out of her. She likes it.
I do.
And I will go ahead and fire an Eldritch Blast at Knucklehead, who's been attacking me the whole time.
Okay.
So,
The one that only has one eye.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one.
Yes.
He almost needs a name at this point. All right. Eldritch Blast. so-
Patches, because he only has one eye.
Very good. Very good.
Patches.
Where's my spell? There we go. Okay. Eldritch Blast. Here we go. Okay. Did it happen? Oh, no, do I have to click on him first, isn't it?
Your Eldritch Blast hasn't been casted yet.
How do I
There it goes.
which
Yep, you got it.
that went off?
Yep. So you hit your attack.
No, let's see it.
It's at the bottom. It's under. Oh, now I see it twice.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yep. It's not scrolling for some reason at the moment. It keeps. So 19 definitely hits.
There we go. And I get a d6 because he's hexed. He's definitely going down.
Oh yeah. I think he has 1 health.
Well, it's 1 plus
That's 1.
3, 4.
Yep. 4 definitely takes
Okay, good.
him down as he looks over.
I shoot him in the other eye. Get his other eye.
And he watches the other eye, and it actually you fire so much force that you actually see his like eye, and it just kind of explodes out the back. But he definitely falls to the ground dead, leaving us.
Sorry.
Anything else you'd like to do, Snark?
So there's nobody. Is this guy right here next to me alive?
No. The only one that's
Okay.
alive currently is the scout that's currently sitting over here.
Okay. I will move. Can I reach the one that's in front of Jinjak?
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yep. If you see the little skull next to on the top left, means they're dead.
That guy.
No.
Hi. That's my turn.
All right.
Sorry. And bonus action, I will move my hex to that guy, the archer.
Okay, got it. All right,
I'm done.
Are we finished? I'll let
Yes,
Castle
sir.
describe her killing blow then. So,
Yeah,
Castle, you're up.
it's just a array of just pure rage and frustration as I just like, because I never took my hands off his leg after it didn't succeed, so I just like keep that motion going and I just pop that leg off.
So as you pop the leg off, you see just the intense pain pour through the orc as
Good.
Benji, you're holding him by the neck, and you feel his body just kind of go limp in your hand.
I just looked. I think we broke him. Maybe we were playing too rough.
I thought you liked playing a little too rough.
We do. Yeah.
I am adding 1 orc leg to my inventory.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Castle?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up
Okay.
from
There's your
laying
half.
down.
Half movement.
Obviously just drenched in blood, I assume at this point.
Yes.
And I am going to let's see, hold on one second.
Seems to be your montage to be covered in blood.
It's our montage. I'm gonna give 7 more points to myself of lay on hands, and the other 7 to my girl Benji here as I just pull her in for one of those himbo hugs and give us a little more life.
Right. You see as the raven feathers kind of burst, like just kind of flutter around and swirl as Benji and Castle start to heal from that embrace. Right. That brings us to Warner. He's going to try to pick off that pesky scalp. Where is that? There he is. It's a 1 tech. 12 misses. However, that will not. 14 points. Still standing. However, not looking good. You watch Snark as the arrow straight into the chest. He starts to gasp for air, but he's still holding on. And that brings us to Jinjak.
Okie doke. Found just a handful of. Oh, what's that? There's this
Dude.
red stuff.
Who did what?
I don't know where that came from, but alright. Alright, I'll move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To about here.
Okay. Let me know if I need to remove that.
Yeah, I didn't make.
That might have actually accidentally been me trying to measure something. My
Okay,
bad.
got it.
Yeah, delete that.
Yep.
And for my action, I'm gonna shoot the shaman.
Okay.
Fire a crossbow bolt at her.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
8 points.
Okay. Dang. That actually hurt.
And then I'll look over at Snark and say, I'd like to have a word with you, and it's this. And I fire my last healing word at him. Because he's a brave little critter, and he went and took that hit for Castle, so.
There you go.
The good son.
Blessings of Shantea! Or Shantea, right? One of those.
She understands. Don't worry, Snark. Here's 6. Boom. And I'll heal Snark for 6 points. And that'll be my action.
Awesome. Let's see here. Actually, you know, I didn't even think about this. Perfect. This works. Let's see here. What should we do? She is going to. You're going to watch as the druid, the shaman start to chant in what seems to be a deep, like, vocals, and as she does, you see the warg start to get aggressive. they're going to, as she is going to speak with animals and tell the wargs to attack anything. As they start to tear apart the wargs area. So we're going to add them in at the end of her round. So it's 1, 2, 3. But they have to get out first, so there is that. And then she is going to with her action, she's going to cast. She's going to hit Polaris with Shillelagh. So, does 15 hit?
That'll hit. That'll hit.
There we go. Oh, that's going to be for 9.
He's still in it.
All right. Uh-oh. we
Our
lost Chris.
biggest boy.
Yeah, our biggest. All right, and that is going to be it for, and those warriors won't go because it's the end of the round, and that will be Arowina, you're up.
Erwina is going to finally leave the tower. She's going to dash in between in between Jinjack and Snark.
Okay.
That's her action. She's going to starry form attack the shaman.
Okay.
That's her bonus action, and then is a 16 hit?
Let me make sure. I don't know if it does because of Barkskin.
I think Barkskin makes it 16.
Target's AC can't be less than 16 regardless of what armor it has. Nope. So yeah, just hits.
For 5, command Polaris in Druidic to just keep fucking shit up the best it can.
Alright. Yeah, the shaman's not looking good either.
Then is it 10 does not hit.
10 does not hit.
End of turn.
Alright. Benji, you're up. You're currently holding You're currently holding a dead chieftain.
Oh, he's dead. So if I move with him, would that cost me extra movement?
Yes.
All right, I'll leave him.
We have his leg. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to let's see, 25 feet, 30 feet. I'm gonna come over here.
Okay.
I don't want to set up something cool for Castle, but I don't think I have to move that. So I'm just gonna punch this lady in the face. I'm tired. I'm over this fight. I'm not even using my sword anymore. I'm just gonna punch her in the mouth.
Alright.
17.
17 hits.
What is the damage for that? Is that just my strength modifier?
It'll be your strength plus modifier plus 1.
So 5 points of damage then.
Alright. I'm gonna say this because it's funny. How would you like to kill the shaman?
Are you serious?
I am absolutely serious.
I did not want to kill this. I did not want to kill this lady.
Let's go kill this queen.
I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I just right in the cold cocker, right in the mouth, you know, right in the chin. I was just like, and I grabbed the staff for Erwina.
Two things. One, you cold cock, you feel the jaw kind of crack as it slides over to the side, and you see her body just go, like her head just kind of go to the side at the same time, and she falls limp, falls to the ground. And as you reach for the staff, however, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm so bad at these.
Oh no, Benji, don't grab that for me then.
I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it. Come on. Nope.
Ah, Mama, no!
That's a 4.
Of course it is. Benji, as you grab the staff, you hear a voice in your head. You see a figure covered in feathers, white feathers, a beak in front of them, or on its face, these wide yellow eyes, and she speaks a very soft voice into your ear, and she says, "My child, take care of this for me." And you will be dominated for the cursed weapon. Benji!
Oh, shit. Shit. Wait, am I about to attack my friends?
You are about to find out. As this happens, the rest of you here, you just feel this just immense amount of wind just pick up around the entirety of this area. The shaking of the trinkets and the skulls in the back of the cave just kind of rattle and clink with this music. And as you look over Benji's face, no longer the smiling or angry version, but just a dull stare, eyes glazed over in a white milky form. Her item, or her tattoos, pitch black, as she stares directly at. Let's see. We'll let the dice decide. Two. Arrow, no, 2 after Benji. Look at that. Castle.
Note to self: don't pick up any strange weapons.
Not barehanded. Let Polaris do it next time.
And
Wait,
I can
that's
dispel
another
him.
idea.
I will say at this point, you see a fear in the scout's eyes, Snark, and he is going to try to run away.
Ah. That didn't go so good for your friend last time. Stabby stab.
See what we got. Uh, 11 misses.
That was a warning shot.
He darts. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to kind of like run into this area and just hide. That puts us at Snark.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. As soon as you get eyes on him, you're just going to fire, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. The wargs go docile at this point, so there's that. They're actually not in combat anymore.
Come up. No.
No, you can roll again.
There you go.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
Slams
that's-
against the rock behind him.
Dang it! That's my turn.
All right. Castle, you're up.
Okay, gonna move up. Move up half my movement so that way I can get line of sight on my wife here.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to channel divinity hold on, let me find it. And we're going to dreadful aspect. Benji will need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Wisdom save. 3. Fail.
Fantastic. You're now frightened of me, and if you move more than 30 feet away from me, you can attempt the saving throw again.
Okay.
Okay.
While she is now frightened of me, I want to look at Benji, and I don't know what in her now dominated form she sees, but where she saw the white feathers of the owl before, she now sees just a fully clad black raven, and it's like, you're going to drop that. It's not you. Otherwise, we'll put you down.
You, Benji, do not see that. What you see currently is specifically this person is the person who your friend was dragged off by at the Reghead Barbarians. So the chieftain there.
Okay.
Warner's looks, so he runs up to the party. Says, are we done?
No.
Is it
Not
over?
even a little bit.
No, Warner, just hold on a bit.
We need to get that staff out of her hands safely so that all of us aren't overthrown by it.
Why don't you go give Snark a hand?
All right. And he'll run off towards Snark. All right, and that's his turn. Jinjack, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna step up behind Castle.
Okay.
And press a hand to her back and hit her with touch a bead. And hit her with cure wounds.
Okay.
It's telling me I don't have any first level spell. Yeah, that's what. Hang on, I have to give myself a first level spell slot.
Yep.
I know that. That's why I'm using the beads.
There's a button to not consume spell slots when you go to cast.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. It's okay. I forget it all the time too.
Good.
heal you for 11, Castle.
Alrighty, thank you.
That's compliments of the blessings of the goddess. No, I used an aid. I haven't used any other second level spells.
I'm almost at full now, plus if you count my temporary HP, I'm good.
All right, I'll just back you up and you just deal with that. I suspect we're gonna have to wrestle her. And that's my yeah, that's it for my actions.
All right. That brings us to Arowina.
Erwina is going to, she's going to hold her, she is going to, move up a bit as well, but behind Jinjack.
Okay.
Brave Erwina moves behind the healer. I have a question.
Sure.
Can she attempt a persuasion check to try and speak to Benji? That way, if Benji has to make a saving throw for the dominate, maybe Benji can have a small benefit.
I would say if this was a charm person, yes, but dominate
Okay.
does not require a saving throw.
Okay. I don't remember the spell off the top of my head, and
You're good.
Erwina wouldn't either. So then what she's going to do is she's going to hold her action and to stop concentrating if Polaris can get the staff out of Benji's hand. Because Polaris's now orders are to chomp staff and try and at least
Chomp staff.
chomp staff, get stick.
All right.
Fuck up the stick. So Polaris is not attacking Benji directly, but he's gonna try and do a big chomp
Okay.
on the stick.
I would say because you're not trying to attack Benji directly, it's going to be a +5 to her AC.
Okay. Oh, here. That's a nat 20 to get stick.
Get stick.
Get stick.
Watches
Nice.
Polaris just turns head and just grabs and yanks the stick away from Benji.
Does Polaris need to make a save?
Polaris, I'm going to say needs to make a saving throw, but it's not going to be for the same reason.
Okay.
Okay. So I will say Polaris needs to make a saving throw, yes. Wisdom.
Which one? Wisdom? Okay. That's a 20
You-
also for
You watch
Polaris.
as the starry form of Polaris kind of just flickers and sparkles, and all of a sudden, the staff you hear this crunch as the staff falls to the ground.
Polaris does not seem taken over.
He does
so
not seem
Erwina
taken
will
over.
Will not dispel him.
Okay.
Is Benji still Pazach?
She is.
No.
And it is
Oh.
and it is Benji's turn.
Oh no. So I can't move closer to castle.
You cannot move closer to castle.
But she's the one I want to attack, right?
Every person in here looks dangerous to you.
And castle, you said I had to move 30 feet away from you to make the save again.
If you move more than 30 feet away from me, you have to make the save again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have I'm frightened, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Put that effect on me. Great. I'm gonna fuck up Polaris.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. He's here to be extra hit points on the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this at disadvantage because why not? 25. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait.
With advantage. Okay.
Oh yeah, 25 with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fine. That hits.
I'm still raging, so that is a +2. 16 points.
Let me check and see if Polaris still be a good boy. Oh no, he's down.
Polaris vanish.
That's okay.
As you burst,
Uh,
Polaris
Let's
vanishes.
see. Let's see. Which way can I go? Yeah, I'm gonna start going this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there.
Okay. And then you'll need to roll your.
I think she said more than 30 feet, and I think I'm still within her range.
Let me measure. No, she's officially 40 feet from me. She can make the save.
Okay.
It's not gonna make a difference. Oh, wait.
Right, you are no longer frightened.
Oh, I don't like this.
Our scout is going to run away as far as he can, darting through the rocks and whatnot until he can get away. I'm gonna say, unless you guys want to try to find him, but he's pretty much gonna be away. Snark, you are up.
No, I'm definitely chasing him because we cannot have him telling everybody else about us.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to give me a perception check then, because he's darting in and out of like rocks and stuff, trying to find a way out.
Okay, and I'll use an action to even move too, just so I can stay in his area.
Okay.
Anyway, here's my roll. Nope. 8.
So he's darting in and out. So if you're gonna run off, it's a possibility you won't find him. So it's your choice.
Warren, come on!
Just keep looking around. You don't see him yet. You can try again next round to see if you find him again.
Warren, come on!
And
I
Warren's
have bad eyes.
all right. Anything else you want to do, Snark?
Nope.
All right. Castle, you're up. You
It's
just-
fantastic. I'm running after my wife.
okay.
Now, so dominate person isn't a saving throw that they have to make.
No. Here's this.
How do you get it?
That's a good question.
All right. As I'm running towards my wife, I'm gonna yell back at Arowina, throw that staff in the fire now. And I'm just going to keep going after my wife.
Okay. Are you gonna get in melee with her or no? Are you?
Not
You
within
cannot.
movement. No, I
Okay.
can't. No.
Got it.
No, my reach is 5 and she's currently 10 from me, so
Warren is going to take heed with you, Snark, as you asked, and he's going to roll his perception. He looks over and he goes, "Ah, there you are. See if we can pick you off from here." Really? First shot hits. The scout freaks out from an as he does. He lets himself out just too much as he goes, "Ah, gotcha," and fires off, striking him. I need to have, how many points does he have left? He has 2 points left. As the scout fires off, sinks into its chest, and the scout kind of falls to the ground. Well, we got that one.
Ha
Now we should probably help your friends. And he's going to take his 10 movement back. Jinjack, you're up.
Is Arwena's? Oh, is that entangle spell still up?
No, the entangle spell is not still up. Sorry.
Okay,
I need to
I'll
get rid
go 5, 10, 15.
No, and that's not even an entangle spell. That is the
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. And that's gone too. And that's gone.
I'll go up 20.
Yep,
Is the staff there?
it is.
Okay, I'll pick it up.
All right.
And then that was 20 feet. Then I'll go 5, 10.
Actually, before we do this, it's in 2 pieces. Which piece do you pick up?
Hmm?
It's in 2 pieces.
Oh, it's
Which
2
piece?
pieces.
Yep.
1, 2.
Polaris bit it in half.
I'll grab both of them.
Okay.
Then I'll go 1, 2. I'm not worried. I have high wisdom. Can I chuck it in the fire from here?
Give me a ranged attack.
Ranged attack? Just a regular hit roll?
Yep, just a
Roll
regular hit.
D20?
Just a regular hit roll.
Okay, I'll roll D20. What's going on?
Do
There we go.
D20.
16?
Nice.
Yep. As you both pieces kind of, and as they hit the fire, you see the fire shift immediately into that bluish black flame as it flares up. The sounds kind of start to echo throughout the mountain for a moment, and Benji, you fall to the floor.
I grab her.
Give me a acrobatics. See if you can catch her.
All right.
Yep.
17.
Slide in,
Nice.
slide tackle, almost just swoops Benji as she's falling to the ground. Benji's eyes kind of like rolled partially in the back to like this back of her head. You can see the coloration starting to return to both her eyes and her tattoos as she lays there, just not dead, but dormant in your arms. What do you guys do?
Well, if Snark's done, Murder Moms, you can get close. I have healing for you.
I will, before I take her back over there, I'm gonna try and shake her a little more conscious. Pinchy? Pinchy!
Do I come to?
Yeah, you come to. It's very
Yeah,
it's very
well,
slight, but like you don't like you're slowly starting to physically come to.
Arwina, are you hurt?
No, I'm perfectly
fine?
fine.
I'm fine too, actually. Well, we'll
Did
see. I know Benji's a bit beat up, and Castle
But
is...
before we do anything else, we should rest.
Oh no, I have a group healing spell left in my bead, but it takes 10 minutes to cast. That's why I wanted us within 30 feet of each other. Well, I agree, though. We should rest.
Yes.
We should also search this camp.
Yeah, let's start searching the camp.
Yeah, we got revenge. Now let's get stuff.
How are you looking, Snark?
Like a goblin.
No, health-wise.
Oh, not too bad.
Not too bad? Benji is pretty beat up.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
did I go down? What happened?
You were dominated because you touched the staff.
Oh no! I was just. Oh, well. I just looked at Arwina. I'm sorry. I just wanted to get the staff for you because you said you wanted it. So.
We destroyed it.
Yes, but Polaris bit it in half. You know how polar bears are. They just they don't know their own strength. And Erwina's gonna try and make it like play it down like it's all Polaris's fault somehow.
Yeah. Where is he?
Oh, he had to go back. You know, he was a naughty polar bear after biting it in half.
I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
You know, I
We
got
went to the
fired.
magic bear place in the sky.
You mean the constellation Polaris? That's exactly
No,
where he
that's
is.
where he went.
And
Yeah.
Erwina is not lying about that.
Yeah, there's actually the constellation, because it's nighttime, is still up there in the sky.
You know,
Do we know if our wargs intelligent? Or are they just animals?
They're just animals.
All
I
right.
can talk to them later and try and handle them at least to not be a problem.
I was just checking to make sure that we didn't have to kill them. I mean, if they're animals, then they are a result of what people have done to them.
Benji, are you okay?
Yeah. I was gonna look up the cat. How did we end up like this?
If everyone could hold still for 10 minutes and just let me do this spell, all right?
While you're doing that, Erwina and maybe Snark could maybe go check out the rest of the camp and make sure there aren't more orcs.
What part of... Okay, for those of you that are hurt,
Yeah.
hold still for 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay? I should be clear.
Yeah, Warner's even gonna be like, oh, I could use a little bit myself.
Come on. Okay.
Come on, Snark, let's find stuff.
Yeah, stop.
Snark needs to get healed. He needs to sit for 10 minutes.
For those that are searching the area, and we're going to do this as we get ready to slowly start to wrap up for the evening. Everybody who is searching, and this is going to be before and after, so that we can make sure that we can kind of wrap this portion of it up. Please give me your investigation checks, please.
For those of you that needed healing, it's 17 points.
Right.
We'll take 3 of those and be back at full.
And I got 1 bless left in the beads. My beads are done.
For the day.
Yeah, for today.
All right. Let's see here.
So-
So you'll have. As we return back next week, we will have some loot. We will return. We'll get some items. It looks like, with the 19 and the 14, the 11, the 5, and those should be just regular loot. This just allows us to set this up for next week. But what you're seeing as you're going through these tents, for the most part, or these encampments, is a very simple setup. There's bedrolls or, well, cloths just laid down on the floors. Barely anything in each of these. Enough to maybe... you do see things hot, like hanging from the walls, as it seems like meat or something is either drying or whatnot. But the chieftain's area is much different. You can see a war table that's been kind of carved out of the ground. Different plots placed. You see symbols within that seem to look like orc markings. Each one a different symbol. As the tribes that you were looking at were set up. But strangely enough, you also see little stars next, like asterisks almost, next to 3 of them. Specifically the one in the far south, the large one that Castle had noticed, deep within the, like, kind of like setting up the edge of on the side of the mountain, and then 2 others. Not really sure what that means, but those are 3 locations that have a significance to them. As you continue to deep through the rest of these, are you heading into the cave as well, or just this encampment?
Yeah, more
Apparently
stuff.
no wood.
Okay.
More stuff.
As you walk into the cave, you see 2 things. One, you see an owl headpiece, similar to this, but it's made of pure bone. And then in front of it rests a ceremonial dagger in front, sitting on a pedestal. The rest of this room is completely empty. But there are carvings carved into the pedestal, or into the platform itself, and where it's rested on top of.
What language are they in?
They are in mostly Orcish, but there is another form which you actually speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So part of it is Druidic, but it's a Druidic Orcish, so it kind of breaks it up. But it's the symbols around the edge of the altar is symbolization of communion. So communing with something. And then you have the dagger in front, and then the skull of the owl. Is there anything you guys
That dagger magical?
welcome to check?
Hey, dagger, you magical?
No response.
I-
Ah, dang it. We'll never know.
I could ritual cast detect magic.
That'd be good.
All right. Doesn't require a spell slot for ritual cast, I believe.
As you
I'll cast detect magic on the cave.
As you do, you see both the skull and the dagger are both magical.
That and that are magical.
Ooh.
And the
Wild.
altar itself is actually magical as well.
Well, I'll walk over to the altar and say, when we're done here, I have something to do with the altar. And then I'll go outside while the detect magic is running, and I'll just run through the camp or walk through the camp.
Okay. Doesn't seem to notice anything else at the moment that's magical.
All right. And then I'll come back and I'll say, well, I'm thinking, yeah, I think I'm going to desecrate the altar.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. And I start to pull up
Oh,
my
I
pull up my
I was
rope.
gonna try something different, but yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Well, you can have at it, Snark, but I was going to use this vial of holy water.
I got my own holy water.
Or you could drink this and we could wait a little bit. And you could do it that way if you want.
Like, how
No.
are you thinking?
Yeah, can I do a reverse consecration on this thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to purify it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
The whole thing. So altar, the whole setup, or just the
Yeah.
altar.
While they're doing that,
Mhm.
can I search the orc whose leg I took? Can I search him to see if has any more of like Elowen's dad's possessions on him?
Sure. Did you? What did you get for your
14.
14?
Just like anything that I could take
Okay.
back to him.
I'm going to hold that. But you do find something. But I'll speak to Elowen to find out what. So.
Okay.
I do have an idea as Jinjak is going to desecrate the shrine.
Okay.
Erwina is going to go over to the bonfire that glowed blue
Mhm.
the last time that we tried to help appease a great spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And Erwina is going to use her last spell slot to cast Good Berries
Okay.
and try and give back what we took. Even though it's a negative spirit that's bad, doesn't mean that we should be inherently desecrating their space without some sort of offering in return, like an appeasement.
Okay. How do you want to do that? So you're going to go all.
She's gonna go back to East Haven and kind of the ritual, which wasn't actually, as she thinks about it, actually a sacrifice, because a sacrifice is giving something of importance and value. That is an execution, not a sacrifice.
Right.
What they did. She is giving of life and nature and her own primordial magics
Okay.
that bind her also to this place.
Okay.
And she is going to try and do a more correct version to try and appease it.
So you know that the sacrifices to the Frost Maiden as of right now is heat, food, and being.
She will give the food, will be the good berries.
Okay.
The heat will be the bonfire that already glowed blue.
Mhm.
And then, body, she'll sacrifice the shaman orc lady.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'll
Okay.
drag the body over there for her.
Okay. You drag the body over. You do the same sacrificial ritual that you saw in East Haven, praying. What are you asking for, though? Or are you just giving back?
She's just balancing it the best she can. She knows it's not quite what would be wanted, but it's what she has.
Okay.
And that in the effect of sacrifice is more accurate, giving of what you have.
Okay. Awesome. You do notice that as the good berry and the body is placed on the altar does flare up, but not that blackish blue that you saw when the staff hit, but that pure blue-white swirl that you saw at East Haven as all three items are added to it. But this one doesn't burn out. It just stays that blue and white, and it just sits there. And you can feel the warmth coming from it. Jinjak, are you ready for your...
Well, I pause for a moment. I say, I did say if no one objects, I'm going to desecrate the altar, but it sounds like you had something else in mind, Erwina.
I mean, it feels wrong even even if it is something opposed to us, it feels wrong to just slight it just because we don't understand it.
Oh no, I have a pretty good understanding of it. It's a vile, evil winter spirit, but
Not all of winter, though, is darkness. Not
I
all
know.
of winter
I'm
is
just
death
saying
and
this
decay.
one. Nothing good has come out of this.
Well-
But I'm not going to interfere in what you're doing. I mean, like, heck, it saves me 25 gold pieces worth of holy water, if nothing else. So, but in future, when I do bring up this thing, just let me know that you want to do something else, and I'll happily not do anything, but it seems like a waste.
Well,
Or
let me know either
I'm worried
way.
that I'm going to be doing something incorrect. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Snark.
Let me know either way, guys, because I really gotta pee.
Don't pee on the altar, Snark.
I think Erwina's gonna take a moment and try and understand what she did just based off of intuitive instinct.
So what you did is you did a proper sacrifice to the Frost Maiden.
Okay.
The ritual requires 3 items: heat, food, and body.
Okay.
While they're all doing that, I think Benji's just in the background, next to the orc chieftain that she killed. She's just like, well, you really don't need this, and she starts hacking off his head, and she's gonna take that back and give it to Elwyn.
Okay.
Hey, Benji, that's not an orc after all. That's an elf. Look, he's Legolas. I gotta go.
Chris.
Joke, but I'm sure it was funny, so I laughed.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do this evening before we wrap up?
Well, we should head out and get a good rest. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we need to go rest somewhere safe.
Yeah, not here.
I mean, it's pretty safe here. We cleared it out.
Someone
As far
maybe
as we
village might-
know.
Some from the other camps might come visit. I mean, he was the chieftain.
Yeah. There are camps on camps on camps surrounding us. If we think for a second that those other camps don't have to report here, we're not very smart. We need to go.
As you turn to leave, Jinjak, where the altar is that you were going to purify, you watch the skull of the owl just crumble on the thing, and the blade go from a very twisted looking blade to a pure white hilt and silver blade. It just sits on
Erwina
there.
is going to wrap her hand in a cloth. If the fire still going?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to wrap her hand in a cloth
Mhm.
to put a little bit of a barrier. She isn't going to wet it because that would actually just steam your arm. But she will reach in and try and take the dagger.
Okay. You reach in, you touch, you push through the altar, and you grab a hold of the dagger. Nothing happens.
Okay, she's going to take it.
Okay. And from there, as you grab that dagger, and you start to clean up the encampment and head out. As you look back, you can see that blue and white light from the fire still burning heavily in the encampment, ever lit at this point. You continue to walk back towards the mountain, every once in a while glancing back, and it doesn't seem to go out. And that's where we'll pick up next week. All right. Woo! What a week, what a day. Y'all knocked out quite a bit. We're going to find out exactly what you all found in the encampment next week, at the beginning of the episode, as well as maybe some things for Elwyn to to be given. On top of that, of course, thank you to all of our players for just this incredible adventure that we're continuing to tell. Glad you guys figured out the puzzle, because I was a little nervous that Benji was going to start one-shotting people. So
I was prepared to use my one thing.
But
Well, it was either destroy the staff or subdue her and drag her someplace where we could get a remove curse. So I'm glad it was the staff.
so for those that were trying to figure out the puzzle, the head of the staff was the requirement to break.
Oh, okay.
So when you threw both of them in the fire, it was able to be cleaned. But yeah. Thanks again. Of course, we're going to go around real fast and let people know who they are, where they're coming from, how you can find them on social medias and stuff like that. And then I'm sure Chris has some final pictures that you can show off before we head off for the evening. Nope. If not, we're going to start with Arowena, our druid.
Hi, I'm Idly. I'm already getting out of cosplay because I'm sweaty and hot. You can find me on Wild Hearts on TikTok, or I believe I've been chatting in the channel as myself, my own Twitch, but I do run a Twitch channel called The Bad Ideas. We just had a charity stream this past weekend where we raised $70 for children's hospitals. So if you like one-shots and you like chaos and you like donating money to add to our chaos, stay tuned, because we're going to be having more in the future.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with Eric. Nope, can't hear you.
Hey, yeah, so I'm Eric. You can find me at Dad Jokes and Dragons on TikTok if you like goofy puns, cosplay, and related shenanigans. And I'm also playing on GaryCon Live fairly often on Sundays. I'll be playing the next 3 episodes. That's at 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I always do cosplay.
Awesome. And Torrance?
Hi guys, I'm Torrance, or you can find me here on Twitch and TikTok at the Tiny T14. You can find more castle content on TikTok along with all of my other D&D OCs. You can come and hang out with me here on Twitch for rage-fueled gaming streams. So that's always a lot of fun. And if you want to watch me torture my own people at my table, you can head over to YouTube and search for Off-Branded, where you can watch me DM my level 5 players and our fun little Fae campaign that we have going on, and have a just blast of a blast. We keep it crazy in Tiny Town, as we like to call it.
All right. Space, do you have anything for us?
No. I hope everybody has a good night, because I know I'm about to be knocked out. So, yeah, you guys can catch me here on Mondays,
Awesome.
like everyone else.
Chris, any finals? Ooh, what we got there? We got legs coming off. So please,
Love it.
friends, if you really enjoy all the things that we're doing here, the best way you can help us out, of course, is to share what we're doing here at the Dressed Quest. You can go check us out on Gen Con's YouTube channel. Make sure you're giving us likes and shares over there. It just allows us to know that we're doing a good job at what we're doing. So, of course, I'm Tabletop Misfits. You can find me every week here on Mondays. You can find me every week on Wednesdays over at my own channel, where I do interviews. And then, of course, every other week I am starting this week being one of them, where you can find me over on Northwolf 911's channel, where we're going to be continuing our story on Candela Obscura. Stay tuned. I'm going to be at Gen Con, so if you want to meet me, come hang out, come talk to me. And then just a quick update is that there's a special project coming up this fall that will be showing up on my show, where we will be adventuring into the mines of Moria. So stay tuned.
One other thing.
Sure.
I'm looking into putting up my art on Kara.
All
So
right.
and that'll be coming in the next couple
So
weeks.
stay tuned. We're gonna get his information up there for Kara, and then we're gonna continue our wonderful adventure here in Icewind Dale. Until then, everybody stay warm. We'll see you guys all next week.
Boy. Thank you for watching.